sack indicted government officials, APC chieftains tell President Buhari. Some chieftains of the APC call on President Muhammadu Buhari to act on reports that indicted government officials in his administration. A party member in Adamawa State, Marquosi, says from all indications, the president appears to be foot-dragging on the issues because the men involved were his loyalists. Chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Justice, Razak Tunwa, calls Buhari to sack and prosecute the affected government officials. Some chieftains of the All Progressives Congress, APC, have said the integrity of President Muhammadu Buhari is now in doubt following his failure to sack indicted government officials in his administration. Speaking in separate interviews with The Punch, the chieftains called on the president to sack the suspended secretary to the government of the Federation Babachir Lawal, the suspended executive secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, Usman Yusuf, and the suspended Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, AOK, to save his anti-graft war. One of the chieftains in Adamawa State, Marquosi, said from all indications, Buhari was foot-dragging on the issues because the men involved were his loyalists. You can't keep telling us you are fighting corruption while there are corruption allegations against people around you and yet you can't do anything about it. This only means you are the father of corruption. The integrity of President Muhammadu Buhari is now in doubt with all these fraud cases under his nose, he said. Another top party member who serves as the chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Justice, Razak Tunwa, called on the president to sack and prosecute the affected government officials. He said, if someone has committed a financial crime or fraud, he must not only be dismissed from office but be made to face the music. It is for the court to decide if the person is guilty of that offense or not. An APC chieftain in Ogun State, Chief Bode Mustafa, said he would expect the president sack the officials involved if they were indicted by the reports. We don't need this kind of suspense now. It is capable of bringing President Muhammadu Buhari's administration into disrepute, he said. He, Buhari, is allowing the People's Democratic Party to have a field day in accusing the APC of shielding corrupt people, whether rightly or wrongly. This is a big shame. It is high time the president took the bull by horns. Since he has made pronouncements in the case of the Abdul Rashid Maina, a former chairman of the Presidential Task Force on Pension Reform, by sacking him, he should also do the same thing on Lawal, Yusuf and others. Meanwhile, Senator Shasani has said that there are clear indications that the President Muhammadu Buhari administration has been hijacked by a cabal who are holding the president hostage. The senator representing Kaduna Central made the statement when speaking on the performance of the Buhari administration in an interview with Guardian on Friday, October 27. Sani stated that anti-corruption crusade of the administration had fallen short of the inability to address the fundamental problems undermining government's policies. Sani stated that anti-corruption crusade of the administration had fallen short of the inability to address the fundamental problems undermining government's policies.